It's duck season, only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon. Aye, it's duck season, yeah. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Harden out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's John Collins, and it's Zubac in at the 5. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes, so I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Now, here's Collins. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
LA basketball.
Here's Leonard. And then Leonard with the top.
Oh, man, when Kawhi dunks, you feel it. This is how powerful that guy is.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. LA basketball.
Harden draws the double. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Beal, good as Harden with the assist that time.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Harden has a wide open look. Again, the Clippers.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of his scouting report. Told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
Thank you, David. It seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Now, here's Holmgren. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Crafty move. And Williams with the layup.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Harden kicks to Beal. Got a hand on it. Williams against Leonard. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Harden kicks to Beal. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Zubac has proven that Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school center.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Now, here's Holmgren. He had 15 points last outing. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Beal. Kicks it out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 now.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Beal against Dort. Banked in off the glass.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the ball. Dort covering. Collins good.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Williams passes to Dort. Oh, good on the triple. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for LA. It's a 5-point game. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is shipped in. It's good from long range. He has 7.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's followed, watch out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden, and the dunk by Zubac.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Hartenstein, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They double team Beal. Zubac the pass to Collins. Outside Beal. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Scout stats for Jalen Williams. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Higgins is checked in for Hartenstein. Ball's knocked loose. Beal against Dort. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
When you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
What a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever. And that's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Ball checked in for the Clippers. The offensive rebound. Dort. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Those are just loose change points right there. Just found Dort out there playing hard, gets the second chance.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Collins wide open, he fires. And Holmgren pulls it down.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Shots good by Williams.
And they keep hammering him. Way at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Clippers leading by 3. Here's Paul. Outside Collins. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
So for the Clippers, Lopez is checked in for Zubac, and it's done in for Bradley Beal. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Alex Caruso is checked in for Dort. Now here's Paul. Nothing on the board. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Bogdanovich looking around. Outside Collins. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Collins has got 7 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Bogdanovich against Williams. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. It's good.
Sweet to be a difference maker in a game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And Williams slams it in.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 3-point lead. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the key on that night, man, their offense was rolling. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Los Angeles calls timeout. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
That's one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Walls is checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Caruso. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Joe passes to Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Lopez. No scoring in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. And it goes down 2 points. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Joe passes to Williams.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the lead.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've made the most of the turnovers they've forced, putting on a lot of pressure here early on.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities, when you're in there and active, well, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Now, here's Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Williams. That gives them the lead. Williams has got 12.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Down against Wallace. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Joe with it. 20 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Inside for Williams. And the rejection by Collins.
Good reach for Collins. Anticipated that shot and sent it back.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Caruso, no good. The Clippers trail. Ball outside. Shoots from 12. Here's Collins, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He's got 13.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
That one falls. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Ball for 3. Thunder with the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Stolen by Collins. Ball looking over the floor. Knocked away. Williams kicks to Wallace. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tristan picks one up. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line, so those numbers are always going to be positive.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
So quick in that open floor, Jalen Williams.
Clippers trail by 5. Now Bogdanovich. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Jones. Los Angeles with another miss. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Thunder lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
The Thunder leading by 5. Taking a look at the Thunder. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Wiggins in at the 4. And the rejection by Harden. Outside, Jones. And the 3 off target. The Thunder shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Over Harden. Here's Hartenstein. Outside. George. From outside the arc. No good there. 80 that time from Leonard. All alone. Leonard running the floor.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Excellent defense there from Zubac. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Short kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 23 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James Harden picking up that last basket. A 3 from Leonard. Nice defense from George.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Harden. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Stolen by Zubac. The dish to Leonard. Here goes Kawhi. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And Frank, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctor.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So, kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Second, the Thunder.
Awesome rim protection from them last year, and it was because of one thing. They commit to intimidating anyone that comes in the lane.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. Last season, he played outstanding. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim. And he always hustles to get there. Leonard looking over the floor. Shoots over George. Leonard finagling one in close.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to the Trailblazers. Important.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
And Beal kicks to Zubats. Pass to Harden. Beal with it. All sorts of time. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Beal against Wallace. The shape. And Bradley Beal again. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent defense there from Zubats.
They're getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Up it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. Passes it to Zubats. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such a load down there in the paint. Zubats is so tough to guard in close.
The Clippers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Collins checked in for Jones. Wallace against Beal. Hartenstein. Done by Hartenstein.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Kept alive. Here's Harden. And another shot. Thunder with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Monday, then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against Sacramento seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
Mitchell is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Harden. Takes it off the glass. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Beal against Wallace. Beal pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 3. And there's the pass to Harden. To the paint. And the dunk by Zubats.
Love to see Zubats attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
James Harden.
Here's Dort. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
For the Clippers, Lopez comes in for Ivica Zubats. And it's Bogdanovich in for Bradley Beal. Harden can't hit.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Harden against Mitchell. Here's Dort. Wiggins trying to free himself up. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Dort. The 3 from Harden. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 9 points.
You better be right up on James Harden, or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Wallace misses.
And and trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it. Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Lopez. Back to Harden. Outside Collins. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Wiggins missing. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no luck.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys. That's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Dunn's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul comes in for James Harden. Now here's Paul. Scoreless thus far.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. I love it.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams comes in for Dort. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Mitchell. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Paul. Still scoreless.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren, and the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slip pass, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Lopez. It's tipped. Holmgren up top. He's guarded by Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. In the 3rd spot, Chris Dunn. And, of course, Jalen Williams.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Here's Paul. Dunn outside. Lopez inside. He's defended by Hartenstein. Collins, good.
Interesting night where you're getting this kind of production from Collins. They're going to lean on him a little bit more now.
Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game. You could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Bogdanovich wide open. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Ball outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Williams. Here's Joe, defended by Paul.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Paul. Still without a basket. Outside Bogdanovich. Paul passes to Bogdanovich. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Caruso against Dunn. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Hartenstein.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 13. Launches a 3. Off the mark, only his 2nd miss in 7 attempts. Outside Williams. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Paul. And that one goes. First for him tonight. 1 for 8.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Williams can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Williams uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 2 block shots, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
They were undisciplined, turning it over way too much. Poor ball handling, lazy passing. These guys will have to be counting their lucky stars at this point.
And that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got Bradley Beal. Ivica Zubac is out there with John Collins. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
Harden bounce pass. It's Collins, high post. Working on Holmgren. Count that bucket. Collins has got 18 points in the game.
He could be an effective slasher. Collins familiar with finishing through defenders.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Leonard battling for 2.
Wide like a robot out there, just shrugging off the contact.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Drives to the hoop. Zubac, no good.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. Paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless.
Not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Beal from long range. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. The Thunder with another miss. Clippers leading by 6. Leonard finds Zubac. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Unreal stretch from Holmgren there. Allows him to alter or block a shot just about every time someone's in his area.
Here's Williams. Oh, and he jams it down by Kawhi Leonard.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising. He goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And the Clippers all time here. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Collins. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points over Williams. That one off the back iron and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Beal with the steal. From deep Harden. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here now, the Clippers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And that one's good. Leonard. They're trailing by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Leonard, no luck. For Oklahoma City, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. It's stolen by Jones. They push it up 4 on 3. And the rejection by Holmgren.
do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Pass to Zubac. Kicks it to Leonard. Beal deciding where to go with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 point in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Dort.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous. And that's why he got the foul that time.
Leonard hits them both.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in. And right now, I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here's Harden for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Clippers. Dort finds Wallace. For 3, Holmgren. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And a dunk by Hartenstein.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spot.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the Clippers making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe passes to Wallace. Here's Holmgren. And that one, good. Holmgren's got 8.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Harden kicks to Jones. And there's the drive. Tries again. Here's Leonard. It's deflected. Jones against Wiggins. Passes it to Caruso. The shot will not fall. Caruso with the steal. It's tipped. Here's Wallace. The pass to Wiggins. Back to Holmgren. Unable to get that one. Good D by Lopez. Here's Harden on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Wasted no time on that one. 15 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Clippers?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Joe passes to Wallace. He kicks it to Holmgren. Harden against Holmgren. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. In third, the Thunder. Fourth, the Clippers.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Jones. Dunn comes in for Beal. And it's Paul in for James Harden. On the way, Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. Here's Joe. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is where Joe is at his best, sinking jumpers from distance.
Clippers leading by 15. Dunn outside. Leonard dishes the ball. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rejection by Holmgren. Wallace kicks to Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And it's Dunn in the corner. Takes the three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Collins checked in for the Clippers. Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Dort, he's checked in for Casey Wallace. And Shane Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Isaiah Joe.
Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. Last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
One of the most unique players that we've seen, Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to 14 points again, thanks to the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
In the third quarter. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Bogdanovich inside, defended by Dort. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And he sinks the second. Clippers leading by 13. Here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
James Harden, he's checked in for Paul. Holmgren finds Dort. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Pass to Holmgren. That's up a 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Lopez passes to Leonard. Outside, Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Pass to Leonard. Over Williams. And it's Leonard missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 13. And there's another one for the Thunder.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Clippers leading by 10. On the wing, Harden. A 3-ball. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And as we end the third quarter on a great game, both teams playing well. Clippers lead by 8. And we'll be back with you right after this.
104.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the small forward spot. And there it is for him. Hartenstein's got 10 points here in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harden dishes to Beal. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Caruso with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich with the shot. Caruso, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Beal finds Bogdanovich. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Dort trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Holmgren hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 8. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Harden. Zubac, no good. The Thunder shooting, certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field.
And you love it when Jordan gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Lines it up for Zubac. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wow. Zubac way up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Chris Paul's doing. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Clippers' head athletic trainer. He told me that the injury appears to be a strained Achilles. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Collins finds Zubac. Shot from 12. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Oklahoma City moving forward.
And the Clippers making a change. Leonard's checked in.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening. to attack, and it rarely takes them long.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams has checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive efforts has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. That, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Beal kicks to Harden. And he uses the glass on the way. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Harden. Clippers leading by 3. Nobody near Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 28 points for the game.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, with 3 total for the game.
The pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 2-pointers off the mark.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Clippers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Holmgren. And finished off by Beal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They need this. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Wallace.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Leonard against Williams. Releases from down low. And scoring with the play inside is Leonard. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Harden the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden's got 11 rebounds in the game.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it. That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play. Very, very high percentage.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here's Harden. To the middle, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, still such a prolific passer in this league, you expect Harden to make those kind of dishes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy is one of the most athletic guards in the league. SGA off the charts.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. They led by as many as 18 points. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wallace. Driving inside. And he comes up with the deuce. Wallace has got 4 points this quarter.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And that one is good from Zubac.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Nice concentration here, the double clutch layup. 34 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Clippers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge thing. Getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight. spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Oklahoma City on D. Down by 12. Good on the bucket.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. From 7. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Beal, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
Free throw good. Beal. Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both shots good from the strike.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. To Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. Here's Leonard. Yep, that one goes in there. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Clippers leading by 16. Leonard the pass to Zubac. He dishes it to Beal. To the inside. Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
He hits both from the strike. Thunder trailing by 18. Wallace outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with the steal. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard pressed to see that again.
The three from Harden. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy. And that's so difficult. You just try to challenge Kawhi's shot, think you've timed it perfectly, but instead, it's an up fake.
Leonard hits them both. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Wallace. Poke loose. John with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Leonard. Off with the layup.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
The first one falls.
Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Wallace outside. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Here's Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by the points tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.